Hey, all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly value, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey there, my Crimsonites. Welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I'm your hostess, femininity coach, and author of The Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. I told you we were the laughing stock. Before I get to them actually laughing, shout out to Just a Girl. She makes really good content, both on YouTube. I seen her on TikTok. And she had this to say, and it was more so the comments that I want to point out. And then we're going to play a clip from Fox News at them actually laughing. So first thing first.
Black and ugly in Times Square is wild. Like, they really think we're a joke. Like, that big behind 12-foot overweight Black woman in the middle of Times Square, that is what they chose to represent us. Like, that's what they think about us, y'all. Big, overweight, just there's nothing attractive about the statue. There's nothing appeasing. It's like this monster of a Black woman who's dominating. Like, y'all know what it gives, this aggressive, overpowering, masculine Black woman. That's what the statue gives. It does not give anything feminine, soft, strong, powerful, fit. No, it's a big, Black, fat, overweight woman in the middle of Times Square to take pictures of. Y'all, they really be playing with us. And until we recognize what is happening out here, they're going to keep playing with us. They're going to keep playing with us because we play with ourselves. Baby, this is wild. Wild. Fat.
Before I move on to the Fox News clip, mind you, that's a real person you're bluntly disrespecting. No, it is not. The artists themselves said it was a fictional person. First of all, the comprehension skills be bad. The body shaming is crazy. To hear a Black woman compare the statue to a monster is crazy. Black fatigue is a real thing. Body shaming is crazy work. It's a powerful representation of the average Black woman in America. Her body type is a reality for many women. It's a piece of art celebrating that. But why do it need to be celebrated? Is it an accurate depiction of the average Black woman in America? It actually is. It actually is. That's not the point of contention, whether or not it was a realistic portrayal. The problem is whether it was a realistic portrayal or not, you pick the worst version, one of the worst versions of Black women as a representation to represent that. When other people represent themselves or each other, they have a tendency to put their best foot forward, not their worst foot. Like I pointed out in the last time I talked about this, there are statues of white women, but the statues are not unbecoming, despite the fact that there are plenty of white women who are unbecoming in reality. It's a lot of fat, unruly white women. Actually, they're in the majority. For them, it's a majority of white women that are not fit. They may not go into obesity, but it's a lot of them that's whacked out. Their bodies is wacky. They be overweight and all kind of stuff. Unruly, Karens, they be all kind of stuff. But when they depict themselves for the public image, for the public appearance value, they don't choose that. They don't choose that reality. They go for the beautiful one, the one that is in the gym, the one that do got the family, the one that is becoming, the one that is submissive, the one that is feminine. They depict her. They put her out front. Same thing with Asian women. When they depict themselves for the world to see, they don't bring out the tiger mom. They don't bring out the, you know what I'm saying, the one that who body ain't looking all that good and she mean and she good. They don't bring her out. They bring out the pretty, demure, soft-spoken. They bring her out for public consumption. But Black women bring out the worst version. not the best version for public consumption. That's the problem. And then you want to embrace it. But why are you embracing that? This is the difference between Black women and other races of women, Black culture and other cultures, because we embrace the foolishness. We give space for that instead of saying, no, that's not how we want to be depicted. That's not how we want to be represented. And if that is the average one of us, let's change that, because it's not good. It's not a good average thing. It's not a good thing that has become the norm. We normalize the wrong things consistently. And then don't want nobody else to normalize the same thing that we did. But they literally laugh. I'm gonna put this up because they be tripping sometimes with the videos. But I'm gonna let you hear it. I may not play the whole thing because it's like 6 minutes, but just hear how they talking about it.
Democrats have been on a statue jihad since the summer of love. Christopher Columbus, Teddy Roosevelt, George Washington, even Honest Abe, even Frederick Douglass all got torn down. Statues are important. They tell the American story. But the left wants to desecrate and forget our heroes and erect their own statues. In Times Square, a giant statue of a Black woman just went up. And when I heard about the statue, I was open-minded. American heroes come in all shapes and sizes. Who is this woman? What did she do to get a statue? A nice one, too. Nothing. This isn't a real person. It's a DEI statue. The sculptor says she's a fictional character who's meant to contrast the statues of white men in Times Square, like Father Duffy, a World War I hero who actually accomplished something. The artist calls this fake lady a modern-day David. The contrapposto pose of her body and the ease of her stance is a subtle nod to Michelangelo's David. David was a celebration of the human form. Not sure what this statue is celebrating. If you were going to put up a fake statue, why not make her happy and healthy? Not slap a big scowl on her face and her hands on her hips.
Same thing I was saying. Same thing I was saying. Why is she frowning? Not even happy. Y'all want to talk about, oh, it's a representation of. So, okay, she's not even happy in the place that she in for this to be fictional. She don't even have a pleasant look on her face. No smile, nothing. They already laughing. And y'all talking about this is a good representation. When? How? In what alternate universe? I'm going to let him talk a little bit more because they clowning it.
This is what they want us to aspire to be? If you work hard, you can be overweight and anonymous? They don't like real statues because it reminds them of our society's merit-based system. They want a society based on equity, where achievement isn't celebrated. Equal outcomes are. So they celebrate mediocrity instead of triumph. Our nation has hundreds of statues honoring Black Americans, as we should. Harriet Tubman, Duke Ellington, Jackie Robinson, Rosa Parks. We could go on and on and on. But they've built a statue in Times Square. They could have done it for Michelle Obama or Kamala Harris or Oprah Winfrey. Usually you have to earn a statue. I'd give one to Jalen Brunson. He's carrying the Knicks on his back. Anyone but a fake lady. So what does New York think about the DEI statue?
She accomplished nothing.
Really?
It's supposed to embody everybody. Does that make sense to you?
No.
I think I feel totally represented by that.
You do?
No.
I feel like it's a good representation for New York, especially because it's towards the BBW women and a lot
I'm
of
sorry,
people,
what's BBW?
big black, like the big black women.
What do you think about?
Mind you, the person that you just heard refer to BBWs was skinny. She looked like she might have been an Afro-Latina. Thin. So you're not even, it don't even represent you. Talking about it's a good representation for who? Not you. And it's a laughing stock. A whole laughing stock. It's the not knowing when you being clown for me. Y'all don't never know when y'all being clown. Any kind of recognition is a due for you. Any kind of attention, no matter how negative it is, no matter how much of a smack in the face it is, no matter how much of a spit in the face it is, y'all be happy with any kind of little butter biscuits that fall from the master's table. Y'all be happy about that stuff, licking it and lapping it up off the floor. And it's disgusting. It's disgusting that y'all feel that way and y'all think that way. And it's a good representation of what? It's a good representation of what? Jump down in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Once again, I'm your host, is the Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites.